What is up, YouTube? Today's gonna be a pretty interesting video. I have some things I want to talk about overall, but it's gonna be a longer video. Depends on how long I can get through this or how fast I can get through all this information for you guys. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Before I actually talk about the main topic of the video, I just want to say thank you guys for 340 subscribers. We're a little over 80 away. No, I'm sorry, math is wrong. 60 away from 400, which is absolutely bonkers. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So we're going to talk about some things that you should probably know about World War II, especially if you're going to be getting into it. And some of those things will be zombies related, some of those things will be multiplayer related. I'm not too sure how I want to do it yet, but let's get right into it. So right off the bat, there is roughly 250 to 300 epic variants in the game. That is including the rares. I'm including the rares as the epics because every gun's got them, and that's DLC. And it just makes sense to include them because they're just as rare as the epics. I mean, you have to do the challenges. That's the only way to get them, and they're not always out in the same order. So there's 250 to 300 variants overall for epics and rares. There is 183 heroic variants in the game. So on average, every gun at least has 2 heroic variants. DLC only has usually 1. So there's that. To any new players that have been getting the game, it's free to unlock a V2 rocket, which in this game V2 rocket is a nuclear. If you come from other CODs that have nuclears, like Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Ghost, WW2, WW3, those type of games, then you'll know what a nuclear does, and it's a callable nuke. If you come from like Black Ops 4 or 3 or Black Ops 2 or in those type of games, they don't actually have nuclears, they're just metals. In this game, they're actually nukes, so you actually call in a nuke with a 25 gun streak, and yeah, you get a nuclear. So it kills all the enemies at least once. In order to unlock this, you need to prestige every default division at least once. So I'm going to show you guys the default divisions here so you guys know. So the infantry, airborne, armored, mountain, and expeditionary. These are the main ones you have to prestige at least once. And then you'll unlock the V2. It won't say you unlocked it, but you have. And moving into the next topic is what it takes to earn a V2. So the V2 rocket is a 25 gun streak, and that is not including streaks. So if you have streaks, that will affect it, and you have to keep that streak longer until you get the 25 kills. Next, we're going to talk about chrome camo for all my grinders out here. This is something you might want to listen to for. Let me actually find a gun that looks better with this. I don't think. Let's do the PPSH Iron Curtain 2. So this is Chrome. It's pretty nice on heroic variants, but in order to unlock Chrome, you need to complete all camo challenges for all weapons in all categories. So that means getting diamond for ARs, SMGs, snipers, LMGs, launchers, melee, pistols, shotguns, all of it. To get gold, it's to get specifically every camo in every in that category. So all the SMGs, get them gold, and that will give you diamond. In order to get gold, you just do every challenge in that gun. It's pretty simple. The next thing is Chrome Tiger. So Chrome Tiger is a little different. Chrome Tiger, you have to have Chrome first, which is this camo. Then you need to prestige max all guns, and most guns have 2 prestiges where you get a kill clan owner and a clan tag. Those are the first 2. Then the second 2 you get what you just saw here, which is Gold Leopard and Gold Cheetah. These challenges, you have to do these 2. Once you do every single prestige challenge and you get them prestige 4 and you have Chrome, you will get Chrome Tiger. But now in order to get Chrome Tiger, you also have to have you have to do that challenge for every single gun. I think right now I'm at like 50% of them done. I have all the SMGs, although all the go cheetah shit done as well. But yeah, once you get these 2 challenges done with Chrome, and you get them all Prestige 4 ever gun in the game, default, you will unlock Chrome Tiger, which is I get a secondary hidden camo. Let's see here, what else we have. Got that. So social score. So I did a video on this. I'm not gonna go too far in depth with this because if you guys want to check that video, you guys can. I think it's on my tips videos playlist, and how to earn social score. But a brief thing is you earn social score from pretty much a lot of things you do in the game. There's 20 ranks on social score. You get the rank 20, you get verified, which is what I'm almost verified. And basically, it does give you like a little blue check mark that just says, "Hey, you're an important player." Rank 19 going into 20, you'll unlock the Flyboy 2, which is a heroic bar, which is actually one of the rarest guns in the game, besides the Iron Curtain 2. Then rank, I believe, 16 or 17, you get the Nightmare 2, I think it is. And you get some other things like supply drops, calling cards, uniforms, social score, and armor credits, and you get a bunch of other stuff through the social rank. You get the social rank up by social score, which is earnable between prestiging divisions, just being AFK and getting commended, opening supply drops in front of people. You can get it through daily challenges and much, much more. Like I said, go watch the video if you guys are interested in that. But I wanted to bring that up. What else here? If you beat the standard Easter egg on the right, or whatever the map is called, you will get a helmet. I'll show you guys this helmet real quick. It is in your specials, which is going to be right here. This is what you get for beating the Easter egg. Now, if you beat the hardcore, I don't think you get anything else, but I know the standard you get this. So that's pretty cool. I think that's all I have wrote down. There are 8 divisions, so we'll go back to the divisions real quick. So there are 8. You have 5 default and then 3 DLC, which are become default as well. You don't have to buy DLCs or anything to get them. And like these 2, pretty much a max prestige on everyone except for resistance, which is actually what I'm working on right now. But once there's 4 prestiges and you get different things at each prestige. If I remember correctly, the first prestige you will get the gun that came with them. So, for example, Airborne. When you first prestige it the first time, you will unlock the MP40, right? Then the second time will be, I believe, it's a calling card. The third time is a uniform, and the fourth time is a variant of that gun. So resistance, for example, I just did cavalry, and prestige it the last time, and I'm never using this division again. But this division started with the ZK, and I have a class up with this actually. It came with the ZK, an SMG. So when you first time you prestige it, you get this version. Then when you prestige it the 4th time and the last time, you get this version, which is not the best, but it's just grinding at all the divisions max prestige. That being said, there is 8 divisions, so there are multiple prestiges for each division, so 4 for each. So you're looking a shit ton of prestiges, but you have 8 divisions of 4 prestiges each. So if you want to grind this out now, I would recommend it because it's double division XP as well as a bunch of other things double XP. So you'll level these up a little bit quicker. Usually the last 2 ranks are the longest. The first 2 you can get through pretty quick. This last one's it's a bitch because it's 149,000 XP, so it's a little bit harder to get through. But it's worth it. That is all for multiplayer that I can think of. Supply drops. Right now, so this is also one thing I want to talk about as well, is right now, I think about 2 or 3 months ago, but for new players that just got the game, they have unlocked all collections permanently a couple months ago, so you can get all these different events. I mean, I have them all, but if you just got the game, you're not gonna have all of them. So definitely go through, grind them out. There's some DLC weapons to get in there. Like here's the Undead. You get the Nambu, which is a really good gun, as well as the PTRS, which is a phenomenal sniper. So I definitely recommend it. We also get, I believe it's every Tuesday, when the weekly challenges reset, we also get a contract in the supply drops area in the quartermaster, and this contract will always be one gun. It's always going to be a DLC, and you're always going to get it for, I think it's always 5,000 army credits, and it usually rotates, so you can get the Nambu, PTRS, the Sten, pretty much anything. It just, it cycles through, and you can do the challenge, and you get a free DLC open every single Tuesday. So, and you have a week to do it. You have until that, from that Tuesday to the next Tuesday to do it. So you get a little bit of time to keep buying it anyway. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for multiplayer. I don't think there's much more to tell you guys you need to know. Throwback, there's throwback basic tradings right now, which are always in the game, but right now you can use them in throwback mosh pit, which happens to be the mode where you can use like double tap, juggernaut, that type of thing. The mail, so if you're a master prestige, you will get 300 in the payroll. If you're not, you'll get 200. Definitely check this as well, because any newcomer players, I don't know if you'll get anything. They might give you a whole shit ton of free shit and you might not know it, because there's a lot of free shit and community challenges and that you may not get unless you go to the payroll and actually acquire it. And it'll be in these little square X's that are sitting, you see in the screen. Operations officers, where you go to collect your daily challenges. You're allowed 3 daily and 3 weekly at a time. Relatively pretty easy. I mean, I've already done 3 for the day, and it's been a couple hours since those challenges came out, which actually, I believe if I restart the game or if I go to a match, I actually have new challenges to do, so that's pretty cool. I'll head over to zombies here to show you guys some stuff about the zombies. And yeah, let's get it. Again, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for almost 400 subscribers, man. This is absolutely phenomenal. I hope to stream some more. My Wi-Fi is starting to, so I hope to stream hopefully today. I don't know. My aim is low-key kind of trash, so I might play a couple hours beforehand to kind of get my aim back. And yeah, so if I do get a stream today, it'll probably be like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Because I might actually sit here and play some custom games and that and try to get my aim the best I can. I'm trying to re-upload the clip 2 of my airsoft game that I had over the weekend. Hopefully it uploads. This is the 6th time I'm trying to upload this and it just keeps crashing every time, so hopefully I can upload it. But now that we're on zombies, let's show you guys some things about zombies. So I just got done procedure for the 3rd time, so unfortunately I can't show you guys loadouts or Raven research. But weapon builds, I'm not sure if anyone else will have this problem, but for me it just says that there's something new for melee and launcher when there's not, so just ignore that marker. But you get in here, you can customize your weapons. So for anyone that's played the game a while but doesn't realize it, doesn't really get on zombies, you can put on zombie camos in the special, and you'll have a shit ton of new camos if you've done the challenges. So I'm gonna scan through here to show you guys the new ones. So all these right here are from this camo up is all new for zombies, and then this camo is also new for zombies as well. So they're pretty cool camos. I wish they were online, but they aren't, unfortunately. But yeah, so there you go. If you're 1,000 or above 500, check your rank camos you get. They'll be in the special multiplayer as well. They're not just on zombies, they're on PvP. You also have a zombie camo called the rank 500 Blood Tiger camo. It says it's for zombies being level 500, but it's actually just for your online rank as well. If you're level 500 on multiplayer, it just gives you the camo, so that's pretty cool. Your chrome also counts over, so you can see here that I have chrome unlocked in zombies as well. It's a universal camo. It doesn't, like, you don't have to run for chrome in multiplayer and for chrome in zombies. It's just one thing. So there's that. So consumables, I have a shit ton of consumables, you can see here. But these weapons are pretty good. I would recommend, if you're playing, to like grind out, try to get many of these nuke ones, because they come in very, very, very handy. As well as there's your self revives, and self revives you only will be allowed to use 2 per game, and they will allow you to get all your perks back as soon as you self revive. So as long as they didn't lose them as you're bleeding out. The dossier is pretty much the same. And Raven research. The Raven research is the little like Raven symbols you see in the top right corner. Those ones are for different perks and basic trainings to use in zombies. So there you go. In zombies as well as you have daily and weekly contracts, and you also have a quartermaster. Sort of. You can buy like contracts. They don't always like the load, so you have to kind of like spam it here. There it goes. You can see they're kind of the same thing. They just don't have no weapons. They don't have no collections, which is really kind of a bummer. I kind of wish they missed. I kind of think they missed out on the whole like getting like collections for zombies. The payroll, it's gonna be the same on both PvP and zombies if you're mass prestige, and even if you're not. It's always going to be, if you're mass prestige, it's always going to be 300 on both, and it's going to be 200 and 200 if you're not. So there's that. There's pretty much nothing else to get new orders. That's basically your Operation Overlord type operation type thing you have in the multiplayer, which is like the HQ. It's basically the same thing. It's just you don't actually go to HQ to find it. You just go to your menu. But other than that, that is it. There's a storyline, the torture path. Unfortunately, I did buy the DLCs and I don't have access to them for some reason. And it still says I have to buy them, so unfortunately, I'm not able to show you guys that. There is 2 maps available right off the bat. Well, one is the Final Reich, which is the Easter egg one. If you beat the standard Easter egg on the Final Reich, you'll actually get access to a map called Rustenhaus. It's German. It is a survival map, so basically your standard survival. Now this map is actually on PvP, but larger. So there's that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all you guys need to really know. Like, that's important, or just some fun tips you can use. That'll kind of get you started in the game. You kind of understand what you're going for. There's 10 prestiges, and then once you hit the 10th prestige, when you hit master prestige level 55, and you get XP, you'll head over to master prestige. And you will have at that point 1,000 rings to grind. And hope to see you guys out here in the battlefield. And until the next one, it's been your boys, and I'll see you in the next.